Hey guys, and thanks for stopping on in for today's college football pick video play. If you're interested in getting all of our college football picks for this week's action, including our daily free play, you can access those over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Heading into Thursday's action for August 29th, 2019, talking about this matchup here between the Pac-12 and the AAC as the UCLA Bruins go on the road and take on the Cincinnati Bearcats. This is a revenge game, of course, for UCLA after coming up short on their home field against Cincinnati last year. And Vegas actually giving the Bruins quite a bit of respect here. UCLA only coming in as slight dogs on the road, getting 2.5 points. And I say this is a lot of respect for the Bruins because this is a team that struggled mightily last year in their first year under head coach Chip Kelly, winning just 3 games, going 3-9. But there is reason to be hopeful for this UCLA squad going into 2019, given the fact that they did start to play a bit better down the tail end of last year, and that can happen when you bring in a new coaching staff. Sometimes it just takes a while for the players to get acclimated, and UCLA did have some of those positive signs down the stretch run last year, and they return a ton of starters. Actually, 17 starters are back for UCLA, so having that experience also can potentially play into the benefit of UCLA. Now, offensively, that is going to be any Chip Kelly's team, bread and butter, and this year they bring back quarterback Dorian Thompson-Robinson, as well as a strong running back in Joshua Kelly to really be the catalyst to what could potentially be a fairly dangerous offensive attack here from UCLA. Now, issues that we had from the Bruins last year were they weren't always great down in the trenches. That might be an issue again for UCLA this year, and you could get a situation where the Bruins offense might be a bit in front of where their defense stands as we head into week 1. Now, the home team, the Cincinnati Bearcats, they surprised a lot of teams last year, kind of quietly going about their business, having a successful campaign in their second year under head coach Luke Fickell. And Cincinnati is expected to be one of those upper tier squads within the AAC again this campaign. But this could also be a team that leans a bit on their offense, given the fact that they bring back or are in a situation to have success at the QB position with Desmond Ridder, and then also running back Michael Warren is a guy that you can build this offense around to have success. Now, the Bearcats, the downside for them right now is the fact that they are going to have to rebuild in the trenches themselves, which is something to keep an eye on in this one. And we could potentially be in a situation where these respective offenses could be a step above where the respective defensive counterparts might be. Wouldn't be surprised to see this be a competitive matchup, and especially when you go into these games with a Chip Kelly-led offensive attack, you figure that the pace is going to be a bit higher tempo, and that's when you typically get higher totals. But this one just set at 57.5 points, which feels a little bit on the lower side. So what we're going to do here for our pick video play, going to side with the over 57.5 points as the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. And as always, you can check out all of our college football picks for this week's action over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys back here for our next video.